Yo, people, bloody your boy Njies in the building and that, bro. Now we got Daylyt and that. Now, I've already listened to this song, but when I was listening to it, I was thinking, oh, yo, the first time I ever heard of Daylyt was when Screwface John was reacting to him. The whole Drake and Kendrick thing was happening or whatever, bro. Battle rap, all of that. Apparently, Broski wrote a couple of tunes for man like Drake and them thing there. So I'm just listening to it. Oh, you know what? His song popped up on my recommended. Let me just see what he's saying. And that. I was like, okay, mellow vibes. I'm liking this and that, bro. Then a couple days later, or a few days later, I think it was Ray Vaughn that dropped. And then I can't remember who posted what, but with a title insinuating that he was taking shots at Joey Badass and that. Then I see another title with someone reacting to Daylyt, this song here with the exact same thing. Put two and two together. I'm guessing these man are all LA nibbers. You know what I'm saying? Busting back at man like Joey Badass because of what he did the other day in that, bro. He was causing a little ruckus. My bad. You know what I'm saying? So I thought, you know what? Let's double back, re-listen to this tune and actually see what I go on and that, bro. But you man definitely have to help me in them thing there, bro. Because even though, you know, I say I'm within the music and I don't know all the history and the politics and all of that type of stuff and that, bro. So if ish goes over my head, you know why in them thing there. Also the accent. I've also realized over the last year, even though I indulge in a lot of American content, sometimes it's certain like, you know, I say even in the Kendrick and Drake beef or whatever, when when Kendrick mentioned Drake effing Lil Wayne's girl and that bar went over my head because I thought he said something completely different. He said Wayne's girl. I thought he said like Wayne Grove or something like that. You know what I mean? So the accent as well sometimes be still kicking my ass a little bit as well, bro. You know what I mean? So let's get into it, man. Like Daylyt in the building and them thing there, fam. We'll do small screen and that just in case, and let's get into it.
Hey, what's happening, fool?
Let's see what I'm doing.
What's shaking my G? Hey, what you talking about? I'm cool, G. Yeah. Mama said be nice to him. Yeah. Mama said be nice to him. My demeanor going right through him. Credit line to the max. We overstacking dough. Steez on my arm. We came for capital. I stump on crowns, I wake up towns. You know my name, boy, I break up clouds. I clear smoke.
Now, when I heard this, I was like, okay, broski's literally just rapping to rapping that. He's on his J. Cole-ish before the whole Kendrick-ish and them thing there, just firing shots and that, bro. You get me? Stamping it. He's the one and them thing there, fam. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, calm. This is cool and that, bro. So I didn't really realize or catch anything that was, you get me? I just thought broski was just talking his ish and that, fam. But I like that right there. I stomp crowns, I wake up towns, and that's a bar right there. Because if you know, man, like Joe, first of all, I do not know why Joey Badass woke up and chose violence against the whole of LA. One man cooling them thing that the whole of LA. Hey, each to their own, man. Each to their own and them thing there, bro. And then he even tried to stamp the thing, saying that he's the king of what do you call it? New York and that. From I don't think anyone's really considered him the king. He's someone that I've been listening to and that bro friends have listened to him and them thing. Their albums indulge in that, bro. But I've never really held him to, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know if he's ever what do you call it, caused that much noise to where he's at the top and the epitome of New York and that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So first of all, you know what I mean, you're causing a ruckus in your own hood and them thing there, bro. Then all of a sudden a whole town as well, you know what I'm saying? It's a bit techie.
My demeanor going right through him. Credit line to the max. We overstacking dough. Steez on my arm. We came for capital. I stump on crowns, I wake up towns. You know my name, boy, I break up clouds. I clear smoke globally. I'm from the era where the scary niggas sit back. But this rap, so who controlling me? My clock's at the western time. But
basically, I'm one of them and I'm still one of them and them thing there, fam. So realistically, this is a completely different place as well in that, bro. So I can actually operate however I want to in them thing there, bro. I'm so comfortable where I am right now in that, fam. You know what I'm saying? Where I really grew up from, where I'm really from in that, fam, it's a certain way in that. Here though, I'm fully comfortable in them thing there. You know what I'm saying?
But this rap, so who controlling me? My clock's at the western time. But I'm in Brooklyn with the best of the dimes. Like Shorty, I'm one of the best in your city. I made a lot of niggas rest in this city.
It all makes sense.
Okay.
It all makes sense now. That right, it makes sense now. It makes sense now. It makes sense now.
My clock's at the western time, but I'm in Brooklyn with the best of the dimes. Like Shorty, I'm one of the best in your city. I made a lot of niggas rest in this city. I left my mind there. They should put a
You know, these are fighting words, bro. Even when Joey Badaas said what he said. There's too much West Coast dick licking. Like I was like, rah. Like, like you taking guys to the Frank stand just that quickly. You know what I'm saying? And then Broski comes back and them thing they have made people rest in your city. And that, like, these are fighting words, people. But these are fighting words, and that these men are sparring right now with words, fam.
I made a lot of niggas rest in this city. I left my mind there. They should put a statue of me in Times Square. Yeah. From the
Because at first when I heard that, I was like, oh, he's probably from New York and that, bro, whole time. And you guys let me know, because I still don't know 100%. Is Daylyt from LA, or is it like, where is he from? I'm guessing he's from LA, the way he's talking and that, fam. But when he said that, I actually thought, okay, broski's from New York and that, fam. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, his voice, his demeanor don't really give me like New York vibes, because New York has a certain type of swagger. Like, you get me? Same thing with LA and that, bro. You know what I mean? But him being from LA, I feel like makes more sense. You know what I said? But let me know, confirm it for me, man.
They should put a statue of me in Times Square. Yeah. From the side where we ride, know the winners in our pride. Finger twisted, lift it high, go. And I did it for
and that's the maddest thing as well. Sorry, with Joey Badaas and that, and what he was talking about and that, bro. Actually, to be honest, he did say he was the king of New York and that, fam. Realistically, he didn't just say one place and that, bro. You know what I mean? Because at first I was gonna say, Joey Badaas was only talking about his borough, and they're like literally said, "Yo, put a statue of me in Times Square." That's literally like the epitome, like that's like where everything revolves around. That's like one of the, if not the main, like spot when it comes to New York in general and that, bro. You know what I mean? But when Joey Badaas was shooting shots and that, fam, you know what I mean? He did say New York in general. And that's what I'm saying, bro. You're calling yourself the king of the city and that, bro. There's probably already going to be people in your city trying to come for that crown. And then you say there's too much West Coast dick licking. Like,
Times Square, yeah. From the side where we ride, know the winners in our pride. Finger twisted, lift it high, go. And I did it for they side too. Wake up in the morning, I say Hiyu. Okay, chopped cheese, fresh butters, LA hat and Soho with my brother Soul. Told me it's another road, you gotta.
it's the way he's referencing New York and that, bruv. Just basically just saying, yo, I'm walking through New York freely and them thing there, but I'm still repping where I'm from heavy. The foundation is still LA and that, bro, but I can still walk wherever I want. Just like he said earlier and that, bro. You know what I'm saying? About the elders and that, bro, and the way they move back in his hood and that, bro. You know what I mean? And then the rap industry, he feels ultimately comfortable in that, bro, because there's no one that can tell him what he can and cannot do because of his past and where he came from and them thing there. Then the way he referencing it now and it, like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, it's too cold, man.
Brothers, LA hat and Soho with my brother Soul. Told me it's another road, you gotta go east to tackle the beast. I went east to actually feast and came back with 800K in them black bags for lease. They said he couldn't do it cause it's battle rep. Okay, I bought my first mansion with a battle check. Okay, 2 commas around, I let my talent show. Okay, I told you niggas I am not the average. Okay, to my niggas out in Harlem, thanks for all that you.
Average Joey, but I ain't gonna spell it out for you, man. I ain't got I ain't gonna spell it out for you, blood. Oh my days. And this is what I'm saying. When you don't know, bro. Because first listen, it was like, oh, this is cool. Second listen, bro.
Check. Okay, 2 commas around, I let my talent show. Okay, I told you niggas I am not the average. Okay, to my niggas out in Harlem, thanks for all that you done. To them niggas over the bridge, we tell them don't be dumb. To the uptown.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. Because that's exactly what Joey Badass has to do in that, bro. Because I was like, okay, so apparently I was watching some reactors and I was watching people react to him, and then I was finding out about the connections and that, bro. And that when Kendrick literally released Control, Joey Badass had something to say in that, bro. But I'm like, okay, if Joey Badass has a problem with someone LA, shoot at that man, bro. The whole town, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're alienating yourself, man. Alienating yourself and that, bro. In terms of hip hop and my favorite town and that, bro, in general, and that is always going to be New York. There's just a different type of swagger type. You get me and that, fam. You know what I'm saying? But if we're saying which is the best within hip hop, bro, 1000% arguable in them thing there, bro. Whether it's New York or LA and that, but you can't really argue with them, man, and that, fam. They're like top 2 when it comes to this hip hop issue and that, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a very big, like, you know what I'm saying, in terms of real estate and in terms of if you want to divide hip hop and like, you get me? LA's a big part of this shit. So to say that, bro, you're alienating yourself, my guy, which I didn't understand that, because here right now, he's just aiming at you and them thing there, fam. You know what I'm saying? But everything else around you and that, bro, commending it. You know what I'm saying? Pop it, like, you get me?
To the downtown, to the midtown, I love y'all. The west up, but I never dub y'all. For real.
That's a fact.
From the side where we ride, know the winners in our pride. Finger twisted, lift it high, go. And I did it for they side too. Wake up in the morning, I say,
bro, what is that, fam?
And I did it for
this flipping thing right here, bro. I keep seeing it, bro. What is this, fam? Like, what is that, bro? Like, it's like the symbol in the sky.
they side too. Wake up in the morning, I say, Hiyu. Okay, you boys had years to show you the best clear. Now it's people in your class that they consider your peers. It must be the bridge that's making these niggas showboat. First week sales mean nothing to the flow go. 5 years later, 2 diamonds off pure rhyming. Never made a drill track, I never went with the climate. Never diamonds off pure rhyming. Never made a drill track, I never.
And then everyone tries to rap it again for the gives. That's for Daylyt, Pie, Max, the Watts, Kaloof, MCs, for your driver, the charts, the artist, about this lyrics. Has released their solo LPs. Oh, man, thing. What he said right there, bro, the fact that he doesn't follow fashion and that's always the artist that stand the test of time. You might have like a certain artist that goes with their own vibe and may dibble and dabble into a certain sound and that, bro, you know what I'm saying, just to create a little vibe, a little hype, you know what I'm saying, but ultimately the artists that stand the test of time are the ones that stay true to themselves. That's a fact.
Never went with the climate, never follow any trends cause I understood the assignment. Album selling for 5K a piece, 10K if I sign it. They said Light could be the best if he had the numbers. Well, guess what, nigga, I got the numbers. It's time for your block to slump.
I don't really like when rappers do that, especially right there. It didn't fully rhyme and that, fam. You know what I'm saying? Jack Harlow's someone that does that a lot. You know what I mean? In the track with Drake, what did he say? He said, like, my granddad might have a heart attack if I pull 100 grand out, so I'm not gonna pull 100 grand out. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like one of them bars, like, you didn't need to repeat yourself on that. We get what you're saying, bro. You know what I mean?
Numbers. Well, guess what, nigga, I got the numbers. It's time for your block to slumber. They wanna call now, I block the number. You blizzard niggas, we'll squash the tundra. Hunger, I'm from the city where the sun shine clearly, and I mean that. I hope you niggas hear me. If you don't, then it's a dearly departed off of some shit that y'all started. Yeah, we cool, but the feeling's still eerie. Be humble.
Job code. I came to realize the other day and that, bro. Actually, not the other day. Kind of close to when J. Cole said what he said and that, bro. That I'm in the softest era of hip hop, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? I know, like, the gang violence and the 50 Cent era, that's not what makes hip hop. Yeah, you know what I'm saying and that, bro. But at the end of the day, is what I'm talking about is rappers were standing on business, on wax and that, fam. All of that extra street-ish, like, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about artists standing on what they do and that, bro. Trusting in their pen and that, fam. You know what I'm saying? From J. Cole apologizing to Drake, flipping, putting out lawsuits because he lost and he's a crybaby, like, bro. Like, honestly, and that, bro. Now, when I'm having certain conversations with people and that, blood, and they want to say something about this era of hip hop, and there's not really much we can say, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. Man said, not the end and that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Shout out to man like Daylyt. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to man like Daylyt. I mean, I guess we're going to see what's going to happen in that, bro. Because you see with Joesy Badaas and that, fam, I don't know if this is who we wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like, from the time you send people to the Frank stand or invite people to the Frank stand and a whole city at that, you already know people are going to come bussing back. You know what I'm saying? Tenfold, bro. So, but I don't know if this is the people that he wants to respond to and them thing there. Because in terms of talent and that, bro, and the people that have responded in Rayvon, Daylyt, there might be others as well and them thing there. Come on now, bro. It would be a battle, bruv. You know, it would be a battle and that, bruv. And I don't know too much of Daylyt and them thing there. But from what I do know of him, is he someone that can destroy Joesy Badaas in a snap of a finger? You know what I'm saying? Like, let me know. Like, you know what I mean? And Rayvon as well. I think the first time I saw him was his LA Leakers freestyle. So we're going to check that out as well and see what he's saying and them thing there, fam. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be intriguing to see what Joesy Badaas does and what his movies and that. Because the only time I've seen something like this, well, to be honest, was with Drake. To be honest, just the other day. Well, that wasn't the first time, but that's the last time that I can remember this happening, where one guy is going up against multiple guys and that, fam. We see how that ended and that. I just don't think that Drake played that well. In most of the rounds, if he was literally just constantly aiming at Kendrick got him out the way, or potentially got him out the way, then concentrated on everyone else, You know, I said then it would have been calm on that, because I literally kept insane within that beef. Why is Drake mentioning other people, bro? Kendrick is Kendrick, and then all those other people either amount to a Kendrick or don't even come that close in that, fam. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he just dealt with the situation wrong on that. The other time as well is when Chip battled man like Bugsy Malone. The lead up to all of that, he was battling a multitude of people as well in that, fam. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be interesting to see how Joey Badass kind of plays this and that, fam. You know what I'm saying? So because there is an excuse there to be used in them thing there, fam. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you took shots at the whole flipping town and that, fam. You know what I'm saying? Now people are busting back. Respond, man. You know what I'm saying? Get to working. Get to flipping working, man. It's been your boy Njies, and I'm out of it. And a bit people, man. I'm gone, bro.